What questions did you have around this one, Awakes?
Um, if popping bot is good first,
Talking about what?
if I should pop bot this game,
You want to know if you should path bot.
yeah,
Well,
I think like my bot does pretty well into enemy comp,
okay. I mean, pathing towards Karma
but
lane's always good because Karma's going to be heavy trading, so
yeah.
I think this is
But I
okay.
was also like thinking that like Morde is like into free melee, so he might do all good as well.
Yeah,
When Zed
Mord
is
is
not really a
also
melee
good.
champ,
It is.
they die. I'm looking, but nothing for me to like do. I know that Zed is bot side because he started in blue, as he should. The thing is, I'm so tired on bot lane that I don't see the 1 HP Kugaf mid. I think he was like low for a while now. Could kill him. But I fuck this really hard. I don't look with my camera and I die here.
Floppy Death Awakes.
Yeah, as usual.
That's
I think
that's
my
not
Lux do not
Awakes.
die.
That's not what we should be saying. You know, that's in our reviews. It's like, oh, as usual, there's another bad Awakes death. You know, it's like, where's the
Yeah, but
intensity
like,
Awakes? Let's figure it out. Come on.
it's my bad camera control there. Like,
Okay,
that's
so
why I
that's
die.
there you go. So bad camera control. There you go. Let's get specific rather than just saying throw our hands up. It's like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. I just suck at the game. I don't have good camera control.
Have this guy push. I don't remember if we dive. I don't think we do. No, we don't.
All right, so the Pantheon obviously recalls there. Clear top to mid. This guy has no flash.
Yeah.
Where's the enemy jungler right now? Oh, he's bot side.
Uh, yeah, I don't remember if I knew in game. I think I knew. I knew because like he cleared from top to bot, so he should be here. Yeah, he can be sketch actually. Maybe I can meet with him in that bush. But when I went with him top, he don't recall. Like when I counter gank top, so I assume like I'd be ahead in terms of tempo. I was really close to 6. I was thinking that maybe I could like get that ward or ward and like get 6 and ult.
You know what you
Maybe
might be able
bot.
to do here, Awakes? What you might be able to do here is, you know how you've seen Zed for a long time bot, right? You see how he pops up
Yeah.
back on this ward or whatever. You should know that he's clearing topside. Do you reckon you could solo dragon here? You see how you see Zed right there? You see how he's going to his top camps?
Yeah.
You can just probably do dragon here. Just queue over the wall. What do you think? Can you solo
Probably.
dragon? I think you can still solo dragon
I
even with the
think
change.
I
Level
didn't
5 with
try.
Sheen for sure.
Okay, even with the new dragon.
Even with the new dragon, I did it today.
All right, there you go. So
The
So
new
you can do it.
dragon,
So can I do it?
the
Yes or no?
what would you say, Awakes?
And I'm asking Jenna if I can do it, yes or no, with the Shin, like in this
Yes.
situation.
Yeah, he said he did it today with the new dragon.
Okay, good.
Solo it, because Zed is top, and that's all because Zed is top, right? And then the enemy team's also going to
Yeah.
think because you're going to dodge this, right? Obviously, you can't walk over this. Dodge this, and
Yeah,
then they're going to have
obviously.
false sense of security, right? You can even sweep if you want to double check, right?
Yep.
Here you go. This is because this is Vars champ identity awakes. We've got to get these dragons like this, you know. And this is jungle tracking. Like, you know, if you think about it, like, what are you trying to achieve here? Okay, you're just trying to clear the ward, but you can't just walk in right now when the enemy team's missing. Like, you've just shown on vision here. Why get chunked for no reason here, awakes?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
this is where patience comes into play, and I talk about patience all the time. It's like just wait for them if you want to clear this ward, right? Just wait for them to connect to the wave first, and then come here. You know,
Yeah,
you
show
just
bot lane.
you just lose all your
Yeah.
HP. You know what I mean? And your bot lane is just weird. It's a very weird situation you put yourself in now because now you can't do dragon. You're fucked. And if I'm Zed right now,
Yeah.
I go check your top camps and I take all your top camps. You know, and it's like you're in
Yeah,
such a
that's what
bad
I do.
position.
I think I recall and like I insta go to my top kills here because like I was thinking he might
You're lucky
try
these
to
camps
bet
are up.
me.
You know, you're lucky that these players just not very good at counter jungling. You know,
Yeah.
like I just lose the game there straight up from stuff like that.
I thought the Cho'Gath will die to my ult. I thought they have like enough damage so like it dies to my ult,
Huh.
but he barely lives. And he flashes. I don't know, maybe it's unlucky. Maybe I should have just told it.
How much Vi do you play, bro?
He's very
I
new to
mean,
it.
every
Do you know?
time, every
Do you know that
time
her
he
E
gets
is
banned.
extra range?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like you could sneak an auto in after the ulti, and then you can ult auto ult auto E, and you kill him there instead of RE. You like R auto E because he can't
let's
escape
go.
your follow up as he walks away with your extra range.
Okay.
Also here as well, you
I mean,
see
I
here
usually
how
do that.
you insta E. Watch this, Awakes. Watch this. You don't use as a look. You just E. You should auto attack E as well here.
Yeah.
What's the rush? There's no
yeah,
rush
yeah.
here, right? You're missing a lot of damage here, by the way. Like agree with Jonah here. Even here, just right now, you just straight up E. You know, just
Yeah,
get the
I
auto
cranked the
E
passive
auto.
here. Yeah. And like he's
Right.
like 100 HP there or 200. Yeah.
And again, you do the exact same thing here again. You don't auto attack E. You just E.
Yeah.
You just throwing your E's out of Wakes, alright? So I think that's honestly the learn objective. We gotta maximize damage. This is where Champ Mastery comes in. Like if you're gonna play a champion, that's it. There's no fundamentals, there's no jungle macro. We gotta learn how to do damage with our champion. That's step number one. Alright, so make sure to auto attack reset with Vi E. Yeah? Because this should be 2 kills, and you probably might still die, but at least it's 2 kills to the Pantheon ult. Then you lose all your top camps. You don't lose your top camps.
Yeah, I get really lucky. I'd say.
All
I
right, so
lose tempo like is there this bot lane before me? Oh, this was
okay, wait. So what is the value of these kills?
I was thinking I might get like enough for my item, probably.
Okay. So you're happy to die here. You think it's worth?
Yep.
Okay, so remember, let's net out the total goal value here, right? Let's say you get 2 kills. So
Yeah.
for one, obviously these kills you're denying no experience in gold, right? Because they need to base anyway. The wave's fully there. Okay. Number 2, you're
Yeah.
going to give them 300 gold, right?
Yeah.
You know, so obviously, you're saying you can get that. And also, again, we're not prioritizing dragons at all. This is just a free dragon, once again.
Yeah.
Okay, you keep doing this weird thing where you don't kill one person, you just... Again, the same thing, you don't auto-attack an E. Watch this, look. Q, bam, you insta-E instead of auto-attack E.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's work on that from now, Wakes. Chat Mastery, okay? Any other questions on this one?
I think display. Maybe not display.
There you go. You auto-attack here. Look, you do know how to do it. Look. Auto-attack, and then E. I think that was.
Probably.
Looked good to me.
Cool. Outplayed.
Yeah, I got his stat here.
Alright. So I think that your mindset, Wakes, is you need to be very much on the defense without your ult, okay? So you need to be running for your life here the moment you see Ved. You cannot... again, this might be a limit test. Again, this is like a Champ Mastery because you just started learning the champion, but no Vi ult, no fighting. And it's not... Again, you don't want to fully stick to this rule, just insult it. We never say fully stick to the rule, but really just assess how weak you are. This would have to be on 30% HP for you to be able to win this,
Yeah.
Alright, so let's work on those things, Awakes, alright?
Yeah, I will.
Champion Mastery.
Yeah, Champion Mastery.
Moving on
Okay.
here.
I go to sleep now.
Yep, that's
Good
a
luck,
very good
guys.
idea, Awakes. See you later. Mr. William, are you here today?
Yep.
All right, more Champ Mastery reviews. How's your E and your Q usage coming along, William?
It's slowly improving.
That's fine.
Slowly being a keyword though.
As long
Although
as the focus.
my decision making has been a bit of a slump recently. Like, just my tracking's been off. And I've just been like I've been kind of almost like I haven't been abusing the early game hard enough. It's just a lot of stuff.
Well, if you're able to do all that stuff, you'd be Challenger William. So we got to do things one at a time, okay?
Yeah.
So let's just chill out, accept our current level of skill, and focus on one thing at a time. So, I mean, the tracking one's a big one because you obviously you've been in Salto for a while. We talked a lot about this. You know how to track. Like, is it intensity issue? Like, what's going on? Why are you in a slump?
I mean, like, I'm not like super sure why. It might be intensity. I guess there'll be points where I know where he is, but then after there'll be certain moments where it's like, shoot, I just lost him, and then I don't know where he is for the next minute until I see him on the map.
Okay. All right, so let's track in this game. So, what has Graves done right now?
He did blue Gromp and then went bot.
Yep, that's right. So, where's he going to go now?
To his Wolves, Raptors. He's just gonna path up.
You don't think he might potentially cross through mid to get to his top side and gank mid?
Oh yeah, yeah, you could definitely do that
You
actually.
could do that as well, right? Especially with the
Yep.
look at the wave cell right now, she's a bit even right now. If I'm Graves, I'm running right through here and I'm just going to gank that and transition. I don't care about walls, couldn't
Yep.
care less, right? So what I'll be doing right now is either ping it or you should actually skip these walls, come here. You could actually just ward this bush, hover. If he comes, bam, that's a double kill.
Yep.
Right? So you can abuse things like this, William, okay? You gotta read the map. You can't just stick to like full clears and stuff like that and hit your camps, like read the map. Again, this is where tracking comes into play.
Yep, and that's exactly what happens here. Graves ganks Tilia.
You
And
see,
then
I haven't even seen the VOD and I could be here. This is just a free kill. You're like, he's literally intin, Okay, it looks like you did see it, but again, if you were prepared for this might be a bit better.
yeah, and then I flashed for like that. No, there's no kill. We're not gonna kill here. Tilia's already like super low, so we're not gonna really have damage. And then I just missed the auto.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously this is a bit of a sticky situation again because you have no E cooldown and stuff because of this situation, but yeah, I mean, this might be a situation where, I mean, she's pretty safe right now, right? You don't have to continue
Yeah.
You can just come back here, let her pots pop a little bit, and then you can just help her push in mid-wave or something like that,
Yeah, I think I just was like, oh, I gotta get something out of this.
That's right. You're like, oh my god, this is intin from him, but it's like it's actually not because you weren't prepared for it. That's the thing about this. Again, this is going back to the jungle tracking. So again, this all stems back to jungle tracking. That's the core learning from here.
Yep.
Does this counter gank work if we layer our CC? Because we kind of clanged the Zac stun with the Alia thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even hit the Q route or whatever it is, because I missed it on Echo.
So what's your question, Logan? You're wondering if the counter gank works?
So I mean, I'm just looking at this and saying that we have worst case scenario CC, right? Like we don't layer, we overlap entirely, or I guess miss the Zac CC.
Yeah, that's all that happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care about how this plays out. I care about the mindset towards this situation. This is a reactive play versus you could have proactively been here for this situation.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. We turn off the review at that point. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Can I ask a potentially dumb question?
There's no dumb questions with that. What's up?
So I guess I'm just wondering, champion identity wise and Zac and stuff.
Yep.
Is it wrong to just never go here? Just ping and look to power clear? Because again, Talia's HP and the whole don't gank full HP, and again a Zac, I think we want to rush our level 5. So would it be wrong to just correctly track and ping, but look to power clear?
You could just your mindset could be I'm just gonna push Zach away, Graves away. But remember, he's level 2. We have a huge advantage here, and Echo is stuck under a wave. It's actually a 1v2 situation, really. And you're a level 3 Zach versus a level 2 Graves.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's just a winning situation. And Talia's not low HP right now. She only is low HP because Graves gets the first move because
Understood. Yep.
he's late, because William's late.
Got it. Yep, makes a lot of sense. And sorry, just last thing, because I've been spending hours in practice tool on Zach Clear, so I'm just wondering like thoughts on the Zach Clear versus like leashing and chilling. Like how mandatory do you think the Zach solo leashless level 4 full clear is?
I don't know. I don't. You have to check the Zach channel. We have lots of Zach players, so I'll play Zach and stuff as well. Yeah, ask that in the Zach channel.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't play Zach enough to know.
Yeah.
I
I may
think
play more.
generally, I'm not a Zach master, but like if you want starting blue, it's a lot better just to go leashless so you can do Gromp blue at the same time. But if you're starting red, you're not gonna double camp or anything, so it's fine to get a leash then.
Yeah. And I guess you're scared of Graves fucking with you, so you don't want to risk that anyway. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Another thing that's been happening as a result of the poor jungle tracking is just like you were saying, I could just ping that. I've been missing a lot of just pings that I should be putting out because I'll have a lack of confidence. Like I'll be like, I'm not sure where he is. I don't think I should ping this in case
Yeah,
he's not
so
there.
again, that's not the pinging problem. Think about it.
It's
If
the
you
drag.
knew 100% that person was there, you would ping it no matter what, right? Because
Yeah.
you see exactly what's going to happen, right? It's like, oh, he's going to gank, right? So yeah, that's a confidence issue. Again, that's a jungle tracking problem. It's either you're not. Yeah, I mean, how many times do you have a feeling he's going to be there and he's not there? Like, doesn't that rarely happen?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often. I used to trick myself all the time and be like, oh, like, I don't know where it could be. It's like, I mean, obviously this takes a lot of practice and skill to develop, but, like, again, like, I feel like you should have a pretty good idea, William. Like, let's just go. Like, even if you fuck it up, don't be afraid of your teammates flaming you and reporting you after the game for bad pings. Like, I couldn't care less. Like, you gotta learn. Like, this is the only way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be comfortable losing games. It's so important. It's such an important skill, just inting games, honestly. It's part of the process. So don't
Headline: Nathan Mott endorses inting in Sol 2.
Yep, out of context, Nathan Mott. Great. All right, well, that's worth burning your passive. We get a flash and that sort of stuff. Okay, so my mind's right now, burning Misfortune Flash, that's really good regank potential with the Blitzcrank, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's just clear top to bot again. Good. He shows tops, you take his wolves. Okay. So probably wait for Draven to get back to lane. No need to fight or anything here. You get roamed on. Okay, that's all good. Oh.
What happened? Talia just I think was just trying to protect me, I guess, or trying to fight, and then Echo just comes from over the wall and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of unfortunate. Yeah, but in terms of flow of the game and what you do next for chess turns, again, like, I mean, I guess you could say the invade's somewhat risky here, but yeah, they see you there, that's why they come and collapse. Okay, yeah.
What I would do is, right when you see Pike, just E from the bush over the wall. And
Yeah,
he'll
that's
chase
when
you.
That's
right
right.
here.
Yeah,
When I was in review, I was like, oh yeah, I could have just E'd here, and then
that's right.
I would have gotten a lot out easier. And then Talia doesn't get baited.
That's right, yeah. All right, so we're probably not going to just do this dragon. Again, my mindset would be, let's get a kill on Misfortune first. Let's punish the no flash. But I guess this is turning out to a full-on team fight. All right, this is
I
disastrous.
tried
What's
to
going
ping
on?
them. Yeah, me and Draven tried to ping Talia just and Blitzcrank to get out. Yeah, I don't even know what happens.
The situation just looks very awkward. So what I want you to do here is, you don't have sweep, you don't have control wards. Oh no, he's sweeping. He's sweeping. Okay. Because what I'd love for you to do is literally just sit in this bush and just wait for the next wave to come up. And again, your focus is just kill Misfortune, no flash. I wouldn't even worry about walking into river here. Just get control of this bush and just literally just sit here. Honestly, even if they know you're there, just sit there. And they can't walk up at all because. But I guess Blitzcrank sort of does his own thing here, so you sort of have to follow. So it's a bit awkward. But again, I just want you to get into the mindset. The mindset this whole time, William, is just how can I kill Misfortune with no flash? That's it. That's all you're thinking about. As well as doing camps. So unfortunately, you lose Dragon there. And again, if I just review this, I think it's like, how did I possibly lose Dragon when I have a 3-in-1 Draven? What happened? And again, obviously that bot situation got really awkward.
So the game plan is Misfortune because Draven plus Misfortune's like the easiest person to kill? Or...
Yep, and Blitzcrank, that's right as well. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we just have a weak clear win condition bot for sure as well. Alright, so what happens here? So we walk into the river.
I literally pinged Graves is gonna be here, and then I don't even know why I did this. I pinged it, and then I'm like, what am I, like right after I'm died, I'm like, what am I doing here?
Great question, William. If you know it, what are we doing?
Yeah. I just have to just walk away. They have vision, just walk away.
Just never walk into the river, right? Like your play's done. Draven's got to go back to hitting minions. He can't help you. Again, it looks like you think that you've won the play, but Draven's can't help you in this situation.
Both low. Yeah.
And Graves is here. It's like you can't really. You have no ult. You're useless. So yeah, honestly, I really think it's an intensity issue with you, William. Like I think that we just. Let's go. Like, let's be confident in our tracking, be decisive, play around win condition. Just the simple, boring stuff that we talk about in Solitude all the time.
Yeah. This right here, I shouldn't even be trying to gank this. I shouldn't, like, the wave's already crashed. They have no reason to even, fight.
Yeah, I mean, especially when Pyke goes missing, this is a little bit of a scary situation. It's obvious you're obviously sitting on a war this entire time, by the way.
What? Okay. What I didn't think so because like 15 seconds before this, I sweeped it, and then I just right. I did this, and I didn't think they had warded it like while I was out of the bush.
Got it.
Aren't you sitting on Mythic too?
Yeah, I am.
I don't think he wants to lose the dragon. That's why he's sticking around.
My bad.
Oh, maybe he. Yeah,
I think it's the Shaco ward because you charge the E outside of Tribush, so they have one just over the wall there, like at the entrance to the lane.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, the ward could be. Yeah, the ward could be here as well, or something like that.
Right where Blitzcrank is, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions on this one, William?
What would like? Is there any like good like videos you have or something about like getting high intensity? I assume there's probably some like BBC.
Or yeah, podcast talks about it all the time.
Last week's episode was dope. All about it.
Okay, that's good. That I actually forgot about that, but there you go. So that would be episode 109.
Yeah, I just listened to it like 2 days ago. It's great. It's the one where you do like the LeBron interview or LeBron fantastic. Clip. Yeah,
that gets me excited. For me, just really like short tips, right? This is how I get high intensity in my games, right? Posture in chair, super important. Like screen height, like sitting upright, not like gamer posture. Yeah. Like making sure your hands and the mouse on the keyboard is just like what you're really comfortable with. And then like as soon as the game gets in, I start just clicking everything, like spamming F keys, pressing tab. Even if I'm not looking at anything, just get in your brain like active because it's super easy to just go through the motions. It's like, oh, I'm hitting my camps again. And you're just brain slow. Like whenever I don't do that, I feel slow and sluggish. And I can go from bad Nathan Mott to good Nathan Mott very easily just from like just what I do before the camps even spawn.
Okay.
So that's some tips. Like click in really close to your character, just in terms of not even the intensity, just in terms of your feel for the champion, your movement, just again, getting that your hands on is really important. Because I always said the closer you click to your character, the more control you have over your character. It's sort of like having good form in like when you do an exercise or something. Like people always say tighten the core. It's the same thing for League. All right. Moving on here. Mr. Jonah, are you here today?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. All right, Jonah, what questions do you have on this one?
I think I have a really good opening, and then I failed to do much with it. I like get this really great gank bot lane, like in my opinion, and then I don't really know how to explode the game open more. Like past that, I end the game like 4-1 and 9 or something after 27 minutes. I feel like I'm just Sivir's bodyguard for most of it.
Good E on the minion there to get it lower. That's awesome. Okay, we can definitely look. So this is fantastic. You're gonna go for this one as well. Okay.
Yeah. I think she I don't know why I thought I was going to be like so slow walking out of there, so I flash just to be safe.
I think that's a good flash to save your resources as well. I think that's a decisive flash.
Cool.
Maybe you would have been able to survive, but I'll flash there all the time. You definitely don't want to die there.
Oh, it's good.
All right, fantastic. You've got your ideal first base. The enemy jungler is where right now?
I actually, well, I guess I saw that the Krugs weren't there when I passed, so he should be
Eddie,
topside.
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Or coming back to the Krugs, actually, probably because of the time.
All right. Yeah, so I don't really like this ward. To be honest, what I'll do right now is I'll ward his Raptors, insta recall, clear top to bot. Why?
Okay.
What are you achieving with Wolves right now, Jonah? What are you trying to achieve?
It's something that you and I talked about previously that I've been trying to implement, where like crab wolves, second spawn raptors, reset, come to the dragon.
Oh, you want to go back a bot out of base here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, you only do that if ideally you don't do that because you're gonna fall too far. Like you've got to get your Raptors and Krugs. Basically, the mindset here, Johnny, is I want you to get your Raptors and Krugs off the maps. You don't have to worry about it, and then you can just play for Dragon.
Cool.
Because think about it right now. Just think about this around the Dragon journey here, right? If you ward this, you reset, you come here. By the time you back bot, you'll literally be 5 minutes on the dot, and you maximize efficiency, and you have options. You have lots of options. So you camps, you can gank, you can prepare Dragon, you can do lots of different things.
Got it.
All right. So I need you to insta recall here. This is going to be a very common situation. Just, instant recall, and then go top and clear down for Dragon. Because yeah, I definitely want to punish these summon spells. This is a free drag if you're 100%. Because okay, you do stay on the map, but again, you see how you stay on the map. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Just the difference there in terms of the you'd be literally bot like right now with the items. You know, I guess you could argue you wouldn't have an extra longsword, but again, I don't really care about that. I'd rather be bot right now. You know.
Yep.
But I did like that part. I see that path in. It's sort of like a recovery. Like I definitely would not have liked to see you do wolves and come back bot and skip your top camps, but it's not as fast as what you could have done.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Vi melts Dragon still, dude.
Dude, that's what I'm telling you. Or that's what I was telling Awakes. Yeah, it's totally doable.
All right, so they fight, they win. Good, easy peasy. Oh, you got a very clear win condition here. Let's just full clear top and then reset back bot.
Yeah.
Okay, you count again Rengar here. That's fine.
I just waste so much time here. So I forgot that this was this game, but I guess this is a question. Like, how much time do I wait for this gank to happen? Because I feel like I should just be resetting, but I'm like so worried because this Lissandra is like, well, I guess she hasn't started running it yet, but she starts to like hard sprint it in a second.
Well, we're not gonna. How do we know that at this stage, Jonah? Okay. So,
right. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so this is your mindset, okay? All right, so
Yeah.
Lissandra, again, think about it from what we talk about the rule in Salty, ganking full HP laners.
Mhm.
Rengar ganking a full HP Lissandra with E up, and I think she has flash as well, I assume.
I think she just eat the wave, but yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
think she has
So-
flash. Yeah.
to hover here a little bit, but again, this is your North Star this game, Jonah.
Mhm.
Alt bot. You want to use all your resources bot. I don't want to use my resources mid on a counter gank. I don't at all. I want to just kill bot over and over again. That's it. It's as simple as it is.
Cool.
So it's really important to always be questioning again, what's my win condition? What's my win condition? You've done such a good job to play around bot this game. They're already winning now. You just want to get bot. I don't care, even if he kills mid, I really honestly couldn't care too much less.
Would you
Cool.
ever show on wave here just to crash Lissandra and get out of here? Go bot?
Well, I don't know, does she need to base? You'd have to check her inventory. I don't know if she needs to
Okay.
base or not. But I don't want to just come and just take free experience and gold for no reason, you know?
Okay.
Oh, why are we even looking top here? I don't like
Dude,
this gold,
it's
Jonah.
so
Come on.
bad. Yeah. Yeah. Really bad.
No bot.
hmm
It's like you suddenly forgot what your win condition was.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem I have in general. Is like I identify the win con for the early pathing, and then like I don't know, like this game, like I'm like Sivir's got it. Like let me go see if I can compensate on the rest of the map. But that's a sin, right? So just play to the
you
win
can
con.
do that. Sometimes you can do that, but I'm chilling. Like that, Alessandro Mundo, they can't snowball that out of control. Like
hmm
Rengar is so bad into those champions. Like it's fine.
Right.
And they're full HP. Everyone's full HP. Everyone's chilling, Jonah. There's no chaos. Let's say if Lissandra was like 20-30% HP, that's fine to be there. But it's different.
hmm
All right. So Lissandra dies there. Again, I'm not too fussed about that death because Lissandra solo killed and
And then she dies crashing the wave. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't too
that's
upset about it either.
that's the low impact death. All right. This is interesting. Again, I would just straight up be going, just dive bot straight up here. You got Siva coming off a fresh base with ults. I don't know what item she has right now. You got a beautiful wave here. We're just diving bot. Dive bot.
Cool.
Even if you lose Herald, think about the value. Again, I value tilting people really hard as well. That is an aspect. You're going to double kill bot again. Rengar's top at this point, right? So you're free to do whatever you want bot. And you're going to double kill again. And you're going to get way more value from these camps and Herald anyway. And it's guaranteed because you have ult and flash and everything. Yeah?
hmm
So I think we answered the question about how to accelerate the game.
Yeah, just dive bot on repeat. Play to the
Yeah.
win con.
Oh, you get Herald, so I guess you still get something. Your bot doesn't die. All right, so why does mid die here? What goes on? He just gets solo killed.
Yeah, there's like a wonky Aatrox chain versus Lissandra Claw interaction. She gets pulled back from like a map away. It's crazy.
All right, that's huge. We got Rengar ult. That's massive. That's beautiful. That's fine. Yeah, we can just go through bot here. All right, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be heralding bot at this point here, by the way, Jonah.
I literally just watched the Herald resource. I was like gone for a week. You put out all these resources. I'm like trying to catch up. But yeah, I think this is a similar thing to the recent Rift Herald like resource. We're gonna get this tower anyway, right? So
That's right.
just
Yeah, and you actually want to keep this tower up. The longer, the better, because the longer this tower is up, the more options you have to dive.
yeah, the more we can punish misfortune
That's right.
and get it. Yeah,
And you get the CS again and again and again because the tower's killing all the minions, right?
hmm
But this is an awkward situation because you might be thinking here, okay, well, Nathan, what I'm doing is I'm using the Herald to
Get the dragon.
Get the dragon, that's right. But
Yeah, that's what I thought in game.
they cannot start dragon here. It's impossible, Jonah. Think about it. So Rengar's just altered, okay? Their bot lane is super weak and you're against a Xerath. Do you think that, imagine put yourself in Rengar's shoes, him just sitting there hitting the dragon when a Xerath is just poking him out and you're threatening. Is that
Yeah.
possible? It's impossible, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
do you know what I literally would do here? I'd literally just sit in this bush and just see what Rengar's move is and just counter and gank whatever move he is because he has no ult. But you're trying to like force the play in a way and just wait for Lissandra to come.
Okay.
Because it looks like Aatrox is coming down. That's why I think you need to play really slow here. I wouldn't commit to anything aggressive because Aatrox is coming down, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's not. Okay. I mean, this play can definitely still do something, but again, I'd rather save this Herald for because my ideal scenario is you kill bot from a couple more dives, and then break bot so naturally, and then your mid lane, so your Xerath and Sivir go mid, and then you just chop down mid and just break mid tower as 2-for-1 deal. All right, so you do still kill that, cool, and it looks like we're still going to get this dragon. Pop your pots. Awesome.
I've been so much better about my pot usage, by the way. Really proud of myself.
Excellent. So this is awkward situations here a little bit. It looks like your team, if it does pull this off, but sometimes what I say is you've got to like, you know, like those games, like the Fable. I don't know if you play, I don't know how old you are, Jonah, but like, you know, those games where you have to like, you have like missions like escort the bot, the NPC to like the town or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes your mindset is like, I gotta literally go there and literally physically walk my Sivir and Xerath to the dragon. Because sometimes the pings don't help because they're just ignoring pings. They just want to fight at this point. You know? So my mindset is like, just be around them and then like physically walk them to the objective.
Yeah.
Because so many times people get caught and stuff like that. Like they might come to the objective as too late and then they're off from the team and they get caught. It's just a disaster. Because as we see here, it's not like you can start the dragon anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do because like Rengar's bottom and Janna's like 100 health.
Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine. I was just thought Aatrox was going to be here. This is good.
Me too.
All right. Well, you are still to the champ identity of Vi, so this is good. And yeah, this is simple. We just keep playing around Sivir and Xerath. Just let Xerath poke people down, and you're going to come and finish them off. Easy peasy. Good. I love seeing you. See, again, it's weird. You know how to play with win conditions in mid game, but suddenly after your first click, you don't, and then you do again. You know, it's like it's very inconsistent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was listening to that last week's BBC episode, and you were like saying about all the bad habits. Like I have so many bad habits I'm trying to break, and like definitely have some toxic narratives and stuff I'm working on, but. We're making improvements. We're dramatically reducing the amount of three blocks we're playing. I'm seeing a lot of like much higher intensity games like for myself and more aware of stuff and really refining the process. So I think it's all moving in the right direction.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's definitely not a thing. You can't just randomly get rid of all your narratives overnight. It's not like, oh, and suddenly I'm just going to decide not to think this. It's like they're in your subconscious. They pop up in times when in the games where like you're vulnerable, where you're like, oh, my team's in, so like that narrative that I have about my teammates being bad and stuff like that comes up randomly, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I just want to apply the escort concept again to this situation. You see how you're going to the dragon, you're pinging it, but your team just doesn't give a fuck. You know, so like you really gotta just sometimes escort them.
Yeah.
I mean, this situation is somewhat okay because it's like your bot dies, they give some shutdowns, and you take dragon. But I don't really want that. I want to protect my bot lane and get the dragon. Because again, you're not like going to lose the dragon, but Sivir's absolutely smurfed in this game.
Yeah, like if I'm just there, like Aatrox and Rengar just die, right, and then like three of us are on the.
That's right.
Here. Ugh, this is such a stupid death.
All right, interesting. Where is the strongest member of your map right now here, Jonah?
Not here. She's not here. After I died, I was like, what am I doing? Servers on Wolves. It's so cringy. I didn't think we would get this deep into it.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense, right? That's the win con, so I need to be aware of it.
You can say, I mean, I do so many reviews over the last 2 days in Soul. All I do is ask the question. It's just a simple question, isn't it? But it's so easy to get distracted and forget about it in the game. It's like, I wonder why this fight goes so bad. Oh, my strongest member is not here. Interesting. Yeah. That's, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. You know what I mean? But it is hard to do in the games because there is so much distractions going on in the game, you know? It's like your team's all here. You're like, we got to fight. We've got numbers here. But all you would do basically here is like, just tell you, you actually just hard bait this with Herald, actually. What am I talking about? Oh, is it because it's going to expire? No, you just got it. What are you talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
So if anything, this is your fault because you popped the Herald and then everyone goes here. Imagine if your body language just backed off here and just did your camps and just waited for Sivir to collect mid-wave. Wouldn't the game
True.
look so much better here? It looks like you're
So
trying
much
to
better.
like. It looks like you're trying to like force the Baron. Maybe is that what you're doing or something like that? But if you're doing the,
I can't remember what my thought process was here.
I mean, you're just basing. Like, is this a real base?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You know, it's all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Momentary lapse in judgment, and then I was like, "That was a really stupid death, dude. Wake up." I think I just like sometimes have this issue, and I don't know. Call me out if you think it's horseshit or whatever, but I think like sometimes like this game, I'm like, this game is over. Like, you know, we got this, and the brain turns off. But it's 12-15. Like I should know that it's much closer.
Well, because you're really happy with you're probably really happy with your performance this game. It's like, yeah, playing around win condition, we're just winning everything. I mean, this is a lesson I find is always needs to be relearned in League of Legends. So like, so what happens is you lose games because you get sloppy, right? You think the game's over. The experience is so painful because you know it was such a free win, and now you're down 40 LP total in your journey, right? And you're like, for fuck's sake. And then you're fine for the next week, and then it'll happen again.
Yep.
It's just it's a constant repeat. It just is because you know we just get massive egos. I think we're the top shit, and we think we're so good at the game, and then we just because if you make one mistake from being sloppy, you know the game can just you lose a Baron or something. So
yeah, and like I remember loading into this game, I was like, as soon as I have Divine and Death Dance, I'm untouchable, and I had Death Dance in base, and I'm like baiting everyone with this Herald. Like, oh, it's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, again, that sounds like that's something before the game you even had the narrative. You know, you got to adapt to the game. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, well, yeah, you can herald and get your base, but you're gonna let your team die, but use this to stick around.
Yeah.
All right, good review, but yeah, keep up with the dragons, and that's good stuff.
All
right,
appreciate it.
Moving on here, Mr. Yasha, you here today?
Yeah.
Excellent. Warwick Yasha, is this the champion you're looking to expand to?
Yeah. Just a recent conclusion that I've drawn. I just love Warwick. Something about this champion, I just love him.
So your strategy is to have no health potions?
You don't need it on Warwick. Like, you heal so much from everything. It's better to just save the 150 gold for, like, items. You get earlier item spikes.
My argument for that is always, I just love it for skirmishes. It makes a difference, you know? It's like, yeah, you're going to be maybe healthy off your clear, but that doesn't mean you're going to be healthy after you get chunked in a skirmish you want to come back, you know?
Yeah, but, like, I agree that's also good, but Warwick just heals so much. Also, like, I've seen Hyelo Warwicks, they also do the same thing. They don't bother buying health potions.
Yeah, if Hyelo walks to it, then go for it. Alright, enemy jungler started bot, so you're invading, okay? Easy peasy. Waiting for your smite. Will it come up in time? Yeah, I think we should be good.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, easy peasy.
I could have played it a lot better, though. I could have held Q to follow potentially, and I could have used my E a lot better. Yeah, Shu got me with that.
Yeah, I mean, even here, what your mindset could be is just get the flash, and then you can kill her somewhere else because she has no flash. You can just kill her.
Yeah.
But it looks like
I think it's because I have the blood hunt. No, she just barely gets out. It's crazy, but because I have the blood hunt, it's much more. Like, it's a much higher chance of like flash following and getting the kill.
Yeah. So
here, this
was pattern again.
This was this was quite the play.
What's the pattern, Logan, that you're saying?
We were talking about bottom crab after red invades before. This is another example where this is fine because we have a pushed bot wave.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess I mean, this is a very rare situation where somehow we've got a mid pushed in, and then we've got bot diveable option. You know, like this doesn't happen every game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here, I actually didn't need to die if I use my Q properly. If I Q attach, I think it's just 100% kill. She can't condemn me,
Yours
and
can just auto queue.
yeah, but she can condemn me. That's the thing. But if I Q right away and I attach, she can't condemn me and she can't flash away. And then I can fear right after into an
Is your
auto.
Q not an auto attack reset?
No, it's not. Well, yeah, it is. It is, but in that time span, like if she condemns me while I auto,
I
it's
think
not.
her condemn will take longer than if you auto queue because it's an auto attack reset. Like her condemn's not instant.
Yeah, it's not instant, but like auto queuing, I guess. Yeah, I'll have to try it out. I'm not sure if that works
I don't know. I don't play the champion.
because the reset isn't quick enough. I think, but
Yeah,
I
I
have
don't
to
think.
try
Yeah,
that.
I don't think it's used like that, Michael, for a Warwick Q. I don't know.
Why would you not use it like that?
Because it's like slow. It's like you use it to. It's not like an instant ability.
Yeah, but if auto queue is the damage you need to kill them, right? Like,
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It feels clunky to do that for some reason, though. I don't know. I don't play Warwick, but from what I have, I didn't really think about that. So kill mid. So we assume Dinah took a lot of top camps. Dinah's bot, so maybe she didn't take out top camps. The hell? Just low HP targets
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Just me with my recurve bow.
Jesus.
Battle of the healers.
Oh!
I always win that there because I just heal off the minions while he's Zanya's. Here, I think we could have just fought because I have Bork. Like I'm so strong right now, but I'm just afraid of Diana ults and Gwen ult, and they just. So I just ping it off.
Yeah, I think playing it slow here, I wouldn't just run into a Gwen with ult, you know, like that's a lot of damage. She has Ignite
Yeah.
as well, so I think this is fine. I think play it slow. No reason to
But
risk
here
it.
we could just go in. Like I feel like she uses Ignite on me. She uses her R, so now it's just Diana R. I have my ult.
Where's the mid laner though? They record. So they record. Yeah.
Yeah. He killed Malzahar and he got really low. So like right here, I can just turn, and we just win that.
Probably, yeah, I think you do. Yona wouldn't get there in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ult this, just you can save your cooldowns.
Yeah. I just want to get the wave in for them. Diana's making it difficult.
You just kill her. What the hell? What is she doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
So what elo are you playing in? What is this?
I don't know. I don't know.
This guy first time and stuff. It's so funny. I see such variance in platinum. Like, it's like people just give up. Maybe she's just given up. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe it's off roll. I have no idea.
All right. Well, I think this is a game definitely where, yeah, you definitely.
Oh, don't watch that. Don't watch it.
There's not really difficult problems to solve this game. Yasha, did you have any questions around this one?
I think I had a couple like bad ganks or just parts where I wasted time. I thought that was really bad.
I didn't really see any.
Earlier on, there was one early on bot. Not this, but here. I think this was a colossal waste of my time.
Yeah, I mean, they're full HP here, but they have no sum, so it's not the worst. It must be
This is
warded or something.
worded.
They're definitely playing very
Oh,
defensively. Something's
yeah.
up there. And you came here, killed them. Yeah, that was the only one. The rest of it's fine. All right, so yep, let's keep working on Warwick, and yeah, good invade. Just maybe the yeah, this is an invade execution problem. You know, sometimes the small wins, just get the flash, and hold your flash for the next kill on the next camp that you contest is a good mindset. Especially since she's low HP, you don't know where she is because of your blood trail, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right, moving on here, Mr. Logan. Are you here today?
Yep. Yeah, so this game's kind of just like a game plan check. It's end of review really quickly, but I just wonder if I'm like even on the right side of the map, in your opinion, that kind of stuff. Maybe a little bit of execution questions on the invade.
Okay. All right, so your in-game name is again, it's a did, right?
Yep. So it's the most recent. Yep.
I mean, you're breaking down these games.
We can go over those too. I think some of those are just like me inting, to be honest. I'm like, one of my learning objectives is like counting to 10, and most of these games I'm just losing because I'm not counting to 10 in the mid game. Or at least that's my takeaway.
That's, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, that's pretty self-explanatory. That could probably is the case.
Can you explain that? What do you mean counting to 10? Like
Oh, so counting to 10 is literally like, where is 5 members of my team? Where's 5 members of the enemy team?
Got it.
Yeah, I keep
Before you-
playing.
and you ask that question before you walk anywhere and make any play or do anything. And if you don't know that, yeah, if you don't know that, then you just don't do anything until people show on the map. You just literally just sit there and just wait or just hover someone while they're pushing a wave or something.
Mhm.
Got it.
So, I mean, I'm looking at this game and I'm thinking to myself, Lucianami is really important. This is kind of evolved a bot lane, but it's also really important that Teemo doesn't get like shut down by Talia early, well, with his like push, right? So I was kind of torn on whether or not I should just put Teemo on an island or if I should like play up and then maybe look for an invade if the wave states look right, assuming Talia is pathing top.
Okay. I think either or work, but I definitely do really like Lucianami because if that lane gets behind, the game gets really difficult.
Yeah, true. I mean, maybe we have more time to fix things if Teemo gets behind.
Yeah,
'cause
that's the
Heal's
thing.
going to take time to ramp up, right?
Yeah. That's the thing. That's correct. Yeah. But bot could just get out of control real quick. Like if Nami loses flash, then Nautilus and Simmer can always engage on it. It's really scary.
Yeah. So I opt to do my red and invade, assuming that Talia is going to be double buffing. I think my timing is just wrong. I
Yeah,
think
your timing is completely off. You don't have time to do Raptors. You can only do 4 camps and invade.
okay. Yeah, so I have to identify this faster if I want to do this.
That's
okay.
right. Yeah. Right now, it looks like you're opting for a full clear, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But Talia's because do you know Talia started bot? Otherwise, everything falls apart.
Yeah, I know that she started bot.
Okay. Yeah. You got to get. I think being get aggressive here is important. You know, get aggressive. Must do 4 camps. Skip Raptors.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll literally just do red and just run at her face. Especially with the team approach. You have so many options to evade and everything. I mean, think about it, you would be here about right now.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
abilities, bam, you get on her face. She's not going to be happy. Not going to be happy, chappy.
Yeah, and I'm just really low here, and I basically was just surprised that she's level 4 here. That's really all this comes down to.
Okay. I mean, are you really surprised with this invade time? Think about it, if she hasn't shown on the crab, she hasn't shown ganked anywhere. It's like it's 3:20 in the game. Yeah, your time is just off your logo.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I want to do this, just I have to do red first and only,
That's
right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's probably just end of review. We get doubled here.
All right. Yeah, it's game over. Everyone dies. Holy moly!
Yeah, and bot lane explodes.
You get aced. You get aced.
Oh, we get aced. Yeah. So,
Don't you guys win this?
I mean, I get that there's a mistake on like the timing of the invade. Do you even like this invade, or I guess you're saying you are really?
I do. You have priority in both mid and top. I do. You just have to play it slow and just. It's definitely good to get messy.
Mhm.
I love getting messy when in these situations because Talia obviously she's got, especially since she's opting for a full clear. Because again, even if she doesn't full clear, your mindset is just push her away. It's like, hey Talia, I'm around. You can't gank Teemo, and then you can just keep matching her wherever she goes.
Right. So I shouldn't even care about efficiency here. Like,
No.
even if I thought I could maybe squeeze in Raptors, like it's just way higher percentage to go. I mean, it's false that I can squeeze in Raptors, but even if I thought that, it's maybe just better to be here earlier, right? Get her off of her blue.
Because again, you guys will be even. You guys will be dead even. I mean, let's say she might have a camp on you, but you have access to the crabs. I mean, it's obviously not that important, but you'll be able to catch up, but you'll be ahead of her. But again, the great thing about this is when your laners are winning and pushing under tower, they're just losing minions, and if they're ungankable, you're just slowly winning the game, even though you're not doing anything.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had here. I don't think there's any world where I can be disappointed losing level 3 versus 4 against a full HP Talia.
Yeah, you're not gonna win that.
Yep.
Andrew says it's starting red to match an option. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. If you start red, you're flexible because we said that we want to do 2 things. We want to be bot and top. Then yeah, let's say if she started blue, you start red. You can do both options. I do like that a lot. Is Vi good at doing Raptors and Krugs by herself though?
She's pretty slow at Krugs, level 2. I mean, if I have a leash, maybe it's fine. I don't know. I could do red quadrant and then look to invade if I know that she started bot. I think the timing on that works.
Yeah, I think you definitely want Teemo to start in lane here. I wouldn't want a leash. I think Andrew, Vi, you can't do that. This is a Rek'Sai luxury.
I think some high elo Vi players will do red side full clears, but they're usually just trying to hyper optimize their clear and hit 6 on 2
That's
full
right.
clears.
They're full clear in there, and they're not fighting because they're going to be really low HP, I assume, after that 3 camp top side. So yeah, that's what they're doing there in those situations.
Okay, sweet. Thanks. That's all I had.
All right, moving on here, Mr. RJ, you here today?
Yo, Nathan.
Seven, 5, and 2.
Yeah, it's the loose game.
You're a bard main now, RJ.
Kinda. I play a lot of support, but getting back to jungle.
What rank you at the moment, RJ?
Plat 4. I just want to see where I'm at, but basically where.
Let me
what
just
I'm
quickly
working-
be right back. 2 seconds, RJ.
Okay.
All right, RJ. Let's take a look.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're doing a cheeky invade. Okay, this is interesting. This is gonna get messy. Okay, Eve just concedes it. Oh my god. Oh, it's definitely got messy.
Yeah.
One action, gotta move quicker, buddy. Well, that's a bit of a disaster. What's going on here, RJ? This is not even that, honestly, replicable situation to actually get learnings from, honestly. So you take the red, you just assume that Eve's not here.
Yeah.
I mean, Nathan, the learnings can be that this is a bad team to invade with against Ezreal Karma.
Yeah.
When you have Severe, Amumu, like, Amumu's got nice stuns, I guess, but Severe's so weak and Ezreal Karma are so strong level 1.
That's right. They can poke, and it's really insane. Yeah, I mean, even right now, like, you see how you're walking here, RJ? Put yourself in the shoes of your bot lane. What does your bot lane want to do?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
They just want to go down and start hitting minions. So your mindset here, RJ, is again, I know you feel like you're strong, you're red buff, but again, you're not actually that strong. These guys are so strong. Just push them away. They're stuck. Your bot lane's going to get a huge advantage, right? You're sort of like forcing things, RJ, and again, not thinking about bigger picture, what it actually means by the enemy bot lane being here. All right.
That makes sense. Is that an end review?
I mean, it's pretty shad. Yeah, I mean, I think it is end route, honestly. I mean, the game's definitely difficult. I mean, you just fucked your bot. They have no summoner spells at all. You're gonna have to path away from them now. I guess the Eve does as well. And what do? You got your red. Yeah, I mean, bot is absolutely disastrous. And then you die again, RJ. Yeah, the rest of this game is ridiculous, RJ.
Okay. So nothing to review in here. It's like fuck the game and.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, you definitely can still come back and stuff, right? But just thinking about replicable games, like getting some learning, so we can learn from the review. So then maybe let's look at your fighting a bit, RJ, from this point.
Yeah. I think I was pretty strong.
You have 6 marks. You're definitely very strong right now.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to win on this stage of the game.
Well, top is absolutely out of control. So
Yeah,
honestly, there's no win condition but yourself at this point. So
yeah.
you've got to,
I gotta play perfect, but I
yeah,
didn't.
you've got to carry fights. You got to mechanics max. There's no such thing as macro or anything. I mean, maybe trying to catch Aurelia in the sideline, but she probably just 1v2s you guys. Maybe not. You have 6 marks as Kindred. Maybe you can do something. Wait for the enemy team to fall over themselves. Okay. 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 You have 3 Kraken Slayers. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's the thing. We got free ADCs.
Yeah, they just stack armor.
Oh, that's a bad play by me. He had exhaust.
Did you misplay this?
Yeah, I misplayed it.
Did you E the minion? Oh no, you E there. Huh.
Are we supposed to try and ult earlier to save Youmumu? Because I feel like we should just let Youmumu die,
I
right? And just
agree.
keep like
Hold
save our
on.
ult for ourselves,
Yeah.
right? Like if we're in really win condition, right, we're gonna win the game. I wouldn't
I
be
agree.
trying to ult Youmumu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty bad too.
I think so as well. I think holding your ult would be good. Yeah, but this is actually something we've talked a lot with Varun about. Is talking about holding ult for himself because he's trying to save his teammates too much and he puts himself in bad positions.
Okay.
All right. So what happens this dragon fight? I think you could definitely just ult better here. I think RJ just cool, and then just Q away, ult yourself here, and then she's out of the ult. And you just finish off Anivia.
Ult Q away.
Yeah, so that she's not in the R.
Yeah. Okay.
But you Q forward. You know what I mean? You have how many marks do you have? You have 6 marks. You have plenty of range, right? So again, my mindset here is bam. You see Ezreal come in, and then right now what you do is you have Q up right now, right? You Q up, kite down, move this way, right? You dodge that, then you can ult yourself. Maybe you don't even need to ult, yeah? And you actually win this fight, RJ, really hard. You actually would win this. Well, it would be clean, much more cleaner, and then you die, okay.
Yeah.
Next fight.
Oh.
Still think it's fine. Yeah. I mean, once Anivia gets on you, this game's really difficult. Front to back, good. No, you didn't get to ult.
Yeah.
You're stunned. Next fight. Alright, so I think a quick key one from this game is ult usage.
Okay.
Like use to save your teammates or be selfish.
Okay. And I don't know. I just want to ask, like, what I've been working on is just that not hitting Herald first and just matching. Should I add something? Or just like skirmish oriented?
Yeah, skirmish, you've always got to be working, chipping away at champ mastery skirmish and RJ, because that's what Kindred's all about,
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the skirmish teachings. Learned about.
So
Thanks,
let's,
Nathan.
yeah, work on our usage. Alright, moving on here. Mr. Mori, are you here today? Is Vivat Mori here today?
Oh, sorry, man. Did not respond to the Mori. How's it going?
Trying to give you a nickname. That's what Australians do. We give everyone nicknames, like shorten things and stuff. So,
I like it.
all right.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in. It's been a while. I've been playing away. This was a tough game. I don't have anything in particular. I'd say just general questions on decision making. I think the one thing I identified is like poor decisions to start objectives, but it's really just a general question.
Yeah, I mean, with Fiddlesticks, you definitely don't want to be starting objectives because you need to put yourself in a position where you're not sitting on the objective, right? You've got to be sitting in position to ult.
Yep, I
Yep.
agree. I do find it awkward though, because well, like, yeah, I guess I find objective setup and like decision making around objectives awkward. I understand that's what Fiddle's bread and butter is, but it depends a lot on my team.
So that's where creativity comes in. So the way you think about it is about playing around the enemy team's vision
Yeah,
and control. Like I always visualize a Fiddlesticks, right? Like sitting here with the control ward, like on mid waves, like people contested mid waves in the mid game, or fight happen in here, and you like get in a situation where you're like here or something, or same thing for here. Those are the scariest Fiddlesticks moments.
yeah.
So you're trying to replicate those. And you can move and like hover and force them to go into a position that you want them to.
Yeah, understood.
But again, we'd have to get specific, but that's the general theory.
WinCon wise, I was pretty torn actually, so maybe that's a good question. In terms of pathing top versus bot.
I think top's good. I'd assume that brand's pretty strong, so
Yeah.
not much to do bot. So I think this is good. But we can always adapt. Like
So
I wouldn't worry too much. Just get a full clear off.
Garen got the kill and he's spam pinging for help, so I'm looking
Good.
to help.
Do you know where the enemy jungle is right now?
No, I don't, which is bad because it's one of my learning objectives. I assume he's coming to match me.
Okay, yeah, so we cannot assume we got to know for sure,
Yeah, agreed.
So let's keep on working on that, all right?
Yeah. It's every game I forget it, I get annoyed. Yeah, it's not an excuse. I'm coming back from like a long time of not playing, but anyway.
So I have no idea where Kha'Zix is. He's just
So he ends up killing bot, which
his bot. So
I
he's
did not
so he
expect.
started top. Well,
Yeah.
that's pretty important.
Yeah. But
Oh no, he didn't. No, he did a blue buff. So that means he looks like he went top. Oh, it's because it's so late in the game. It looks like he went top. Yeah, he reset and then he went straight back bot. That makes sense,
Oh, okay.
right? Because obviously what happened was Garen died, right? So we thought there was no gank option.
Right.
I mean,
right.
sorry, that's what happened. Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty bad tracking on my end because even once this
Yeah.
happened, I assumed he started.
You should be
blue path bot.
spamming, but yeah, that's
Yep.
right. Yeah. If he hasn't showed up by this time, you're like, wait, where could he possibly be?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was focused on the skirmish, but yeah, I should have been. I know she TP'd. I'm looking for this.
Okay. So you are skipping a lot of tempo for this, but I think it's okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's just do our camps. Let's go level 6.
So you kind of don't like the hover play there? I guess part of it is like the tracking mistake. I didn't know what his camp was.
Yeah. I think it's, again, I always just value that second full clear.
Yeah.
Like a lot, like we get. I always say is a huge part. It's like getting to your camps back on that 4 minutes to 20 second. Your grump at 4 minutes 20 seconds just as it spawns is really important.
Look at this TF ult. Fucking amazing.
It's been unfortunate.
Yeah. So yeah, this is terrible. Full HP laners should never gank this.
I think it's okay. I mean, he's full HP and has flash, right? I mean, looks like you're Yeah.
I like tilt over people hitting my pink words, and I need to work on that. Like it's like uncanny how much I want to defend my pink words. And then Brand just kills me for fun because I'm not looking at the map.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the great example of the counter 10, right? It's like,
Yep.
we've just made a play, we've shown on vision, enemy bot lane's missing. You never walk into bot river at this stage, you know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah, and my blue is up. It's free.
If you're going to walk there, you would walk probably here, you know? You're going to be way safer or something.
Oh, not even like, okay. Got it.
I mean, you either concede it or you just recall or something, right? I mean, what else are you
Yep.
going to do, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm worried I don't have vision on Drake is what I'm like, but it's an autopilot decision as opposed to like informed count to 10.
Yeah, well, it's like if you don't have vision, like there's nothing you can do about the Drake because you just burnt your ult. Fiddles, you know, this guy's low, you have no mana.
Yeah.
There's nothing we do. We have to concede the dragon at this point, you know what I mean?
Yep. Understood. Yeah, so I got to work on that mindset of like, yeah.
Except in when you've lost things, you know, like you decide to make a play there, which means you lose dragon, you know?
That is a huge theme for me. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always viewing. It's like League's all about a push and pull. It's like you make one play, you need. That's why we always talk about Salted the quality of our ganks because if you do a low quality gank, you've just made a move and it's like a bad chess turn. So it's like, okay, well, the enemy team's gonna have a better chess turn the next one, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's also like I'm fine there if Swain doesn't. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, walk into river.
So I have. Oh, I don't have TFR. That's a misclick. I'm trying to press my 4. So. And I get another really bad misclick this game, which I actually think costs us the game. It's around Herald, but
Right. Well, if that already hasn't cost you the game, let's look at that next one. Yeah, I mean, let's just get our camps, Murray. Like, so you get the dragon, right?
and I know
So you're
in our
looking for
last
play
pod
bot.
we talked about this. Like my whole topside camps are up. I don't know if like with the Drake patch you would change your mind on that, or if I should just be thinking camps instead of dragon.
I definitely very much value camps. I mean, I'm just trying to think. So you start the dragon because Swain's based and Bolan has priority. Do you know where Kha'Zix is?
I do not know where Kha'Zix is.
Okay, well then how's this a good dragon? Swain is full HP. He's not even base, and he could just come straight here.
Yep. It's based on bot prio, and I feel strong, but
You sure without your ult?
Yeah, fair.
And again, you're gonna get stuck on this dragon with the ocean drag slowing you. You can just get cleaned up here, you know?
Yep. Okay, so here just path top.
Yeah, just go to your top camps. I wouldn't even worry about that. Even if I mean you've been top here. I mean your top's like sort of your Lincoln on condition at this point. You've got top so far ahead. Maybe you could just dive Aurelia, you know?
Yeah, I mean he just got a triple kill there, and he starts popping off. I should check wave state. I do. Okay.
Yeah, bot lane, Kha'Zix falls over himself there. He goes for a bad dive. You're lucky you don't lose top camps or anything like that. So yeah, you definitely got a bit lucky this game here, Murray.
Okay. Just because the Drake call was bad, and
Yeah, and you didn't get punished for it at all. And then Kha'Zix went bot and got triple killed, and now we just literally int in. I don't know what he's doing.
yeah, we also like I get very lucky here, like very like stupidly lucky. Look for this, and yeah, and I still lose this game, so I don't know.
I think you should leave top tower up and then break mid.
Okay.
I don't really value top tower much at all. And again, my mindset would probably be let's just break mid, and then I'll just keep this tower up, and then just dive Aurelia again. Deny all that. You just net so much gold from that.
Okay. But it
So
was like with Herald, maybe it's because in the past I've used it very poorly. It's like I know this is a good Herald. Maybe it's not the perfect or an amazing Herald, but I know we get first tower here. Versus I don't know when I have a window to get mid. But I
yeah,
guess
that is a thought process. But yeah, that's what I'm here is figuring out the optimal one, and that's a confidence issue, I guess, Maury, isn't it?
yeah, yep. So okay, so the better play here is to save it for mid, keep diving top. But I
Yeah,
also
like I'll literally just reset, just get your mythic, and then just run straight mid. Literally just brute force it on this mid tower because this is you're just gonna break it. You know, Swain's dead. He's gonna finish off the 2.5 plates.
Yep. Okay.
Let's look at your fights in the mid game here. Kha'Zix is top, so this guy's by himself.
Yep. TF forces it. This one's awkward because it like yeah, I'm just hovering. I'm not doing anything. That pink word is pissing me off.
Let's go to Fiddle Ult. Okay, here we go. Nice. Easy peasy. Should be clean. Beautiful.
I should never flash there. I have proto belt. But yeah. Okay, this is it. This is it. Go back a little bit for my so here, yeah, where the Kha'Zix is, I just want to proto belt fear him to get a flash. And I misclick my Zhonya's.
Okay.
So like he just
Yeah.
dies there, and we herald, or we get a flash. I mean, he flashes anyway, and then
Yeah.
Garen starts this, and instead of spam pinging him, I just like monkey brain follow him. This is a terrible herald. And we
That's
get
right. Again, this
hyper
is not
flash.
your strength as Phil 6
Yeah.
at all, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
So you need to set this up properly. Like, let's get mid. I mean, you have 2,000 gold in your inventory. Like,
Yep.
you know, this is not a good. This is a very bad herald.
But if
It
so,
sounds
like
like you know
I
that.
do start walking away, but then I don't like spam ping him. I just like follow.
This is
yeah.
way too slow the decision making. I mean,
Yep.
this is not walking away at all. That's not my definition of that.
Yep.
You're stuck, you know. Oh, I guess you're somewhat okay now, but yeah, you know
No,
what?
no, no. She walks over us. Yeah.
All right, you get like everyone dead, and then you lose Sarah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like it's just really frustrating this Aurelia is even playing the game after that opening. Like I still don't comprehend how she's playing this game.
Yeah, again, I'll tell you why. It's because you broke top tower, Vivat. That's why.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's also
because
because
you
Garen died to her after going 2-0 and she missed 3 waves in the first like 5 minutes of the game. But
yeah, well, again, if you were there and just you even then you still could be top and just denying her, like it's still fine. You know what I mean?
right.
So, because if you break top again, like your top lane doesn't do anything with that. You know, it's like it's just pointless.
Got it. Got it.
The
Okay.
the only top lane play is like they roam and get dragon or something, but like, you know, even then it's like that's a very niche situation.
Yep, got it. So be way more focused on middle prio.
Mid and bot, yeah. You only break top if you have no other options. You have plenty of options in this game. All right, so what's this position here? Let's count to 10. Okay, so
Well, this actually
Yeah,
only starts when I choose to not alt the Kaisa. Yeah, a bit earlier than that. Yeah, here. Because she gets out. So here I could choose to alt, but I greed it.
no, I think holding alt there is fine.
Okay.
Holding alt there is fine. That's all good. Again, this situation, this is the count into 10 learning objective of that. Look at Swain just walking up river. Zillion and Aphelios are top. Why would you ever walk down here, right?
Yeah, okay.
You just walk in the wrong direction.
Yep, I had to walk towards
yeah.
top. Got it.
Yeah. So that's what I call a map awareness death.
Yep. Yep. And I like, even as you guys are talking about it, I'm like, yep, I need to work on that.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah. And now Aurelia just gets a TP and fucking triple kill. Like, because why not? I don't know. It just felt like a weird game. Like I know I'm not playing clean, but I don't know.
I mean, that's a good start. I'm not playing clean, so let's play clean. You know, like
Yeah.
there's no other conversations. You know, you didn't deserve to win this game based on those misclicked on ults,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like we got lots to work on, Vivat. All right, so let's make sure we're focusing on not the wins, our decision making. Okay.
Yep, understand. So key takeaways, count to 10, and objective setup.
Jungle tracking, level 1. That's where we should be really starting with Vivat. We got to get that as muscle memory. That's step 1.
Yep, got it. Cool. Thank you.
All right, that's it for our review session today, everyone. Good work. Let's keep on improving. And we'll see you guys in our review sessions later this week.
Thanks, sir. Have a good one.